Howdy, Banger Pals. Blaine Smith welcoming you to another Metal Monthly Bangers Monthly look at what's coming out in metal releases. It's where I find you the 5 best underground metal albums every month. It's a beautiful July. I'm outside soaking up the sun in front of our new mural by En Masse. And today's July 4th. It's my birthday. Thanks for wishing me happy birthday. If you want to get me something, just come on by my Twitch stream this weekend. I'm doing a birthday subathon. I will be streaming as long as you force me to and trying to listen to every single British heavy metal band in one sitting. There will be giveaways. You can punish me. You can make me shotgun beers. I have a dunk tank in the backyard. It's going to be a little carnival, so come on by twitch.tv/metalcomedy. The last one went for like 50-odd hours, so you can probably catch me anytime between today at 6 p.m. Eastern Time and Monday. Just anywhere in there, show up, and I'll probably be listening to British heavy metal and shotgunning beers. So, up first, today, July 4th, which is my birthday. Hey, we've got Witch Hazel releasing Witch Hazel v. Lamentations on Bad Omens. July 11th, our pals at Redefining Darkness are doing a cool little thing. Angerot is releasing Seafawn on Redefining Darkness Records. They're pals of ours, and they're doing a cool thing for the record. Each song features a different drummer, a nice little drummer rotation. Guest drummers, that's cool, including the man behind Redefining Darkness himself. So definitely check that out, as well as Ice, Metal Monthly alumni. Abominable Astral Summoning on Debut Morty. July 18th, you've got Abigail Williams releasing A Void Within Existence on Agonia, and Margarita Witch Cult releasing Strung Out in Hell on Heavy Psych Sounds. And then July 25th, you've got another special just record I want you guys to check out. Abyssery is releasing Interminable End. It's an independent release. It's someone from a stream. It's his first death metal record, and it sounds better than most people's like 5th death metal record. It's fantastic. He even sprung for the great cover, so let's help him recoup some of that money. It's an incredible first album. I can't believe one guy, he got a drummer as well. He got a drummer, but one guy made an album himself, and it sounds this good, and it's an independent release. So we love that around here, as well as Alice Cooper is releasing The Revenge of Alice Cooper on Ear Music. If you're going to buy one record that week, can you pick the first one, please? Up first, I got a wild and wacky one for you. Floating, Hesitating Lights, Transcending Obscurity, July 11th. Take a listen. This is a Swedish progressive death metal / post-punk record? Huh? Those things don't normally go together. I'm loving the mustard yellow cover by Paul Sundstrom, and because it's on Transcending Obscurity Records, you know what that means. You can get any piece of merch imaginable under the sun, including in black or the mustard yellow. You can get a mustard yellow sweatsuit. I might have to invest. Oh my God, somebody combined post-punk with a metal subgenre, and it is not post-black. I get to enjoy the post-punk in my metal. Oh, hip, hip, hooray. The metal side of the equation is progressive death metal, but that can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. Think spooky, scary, heavy on the bass. If you're trying to put it in the progressive death metal scale, it's more something that would come on Sentient Rune or I Void Hanger than like Willow Tip. And then it marries so well with the post-punk because the post-punk is a lot more dark, kind of bleak, dreary stuff, more aligned with the post-punk I listen to than the flashbang level bright tone you get with, you know, the post-blacks of the world. I would seriously take a straight post-punk or a straight death metal record from these guys, and so the fact that they've not only combined them but combined them so well makes this a very special record for me. And just in case some weird metal purists are worried some more scene tourist bandwagon jumpers are coming in to ruin their metal, these guys were in a death metal band before this, and I checked it out, I gave it a listen, and it is punishing. Like the drums are trying to puncture my ears. It's too death metal for me. So these guys are legit. Up next, we have, let me consult my page for this one, because Jordfäst is releasing Blodsdåd Encore on Black Lion Records July 25th. I have no idea. These guys are a Swedish black metal band. When we listened to them on my stream, I said they sound like if Kvelertak was just a black metal band, which is a dumb sentence, I know, but it kind of works. And before anyone jumps on me in the comments, I am aware that Kvelertak are from Norway and these guys are from Sweden. I know those are different places. I just don't live in Norway or Sweden, so I don't care that they're different places. Now, the black metal on here is surprisingly like kind of high energy, fun stuff. It doesn't sound like anyone on here wants to kill themselves or like do a hate crime. And to go with that, the lyrical themes are desperation, tragedy, and nothingness. So at least it sounds like they're having a good time. Normally I try and throw a curve into the black metal. You know, I try and find black metal that's doing something a little weird, wacky. This is kind of just a good black metal record. I don't know. Post-punk in my death metal and then just straight ahead black metal. This is something I could get used to. I could get used to this. This feels good. This feels better. This feels right. Now, moving on, we've got Stomach with Low Demon on Hibernation Release July 18th. Drone Doom album. It features an album cover you'd expect from a Drone Doom band featuring Power Violence guys, because yes, this two-piece features two guys from Weekend Nachos. This is very much not Weekend Nachos. This is Drone Doom in the not so relaxing vein of like Sun or Connet or stuff like that. If you are thinking to yourself, but Blaine, I find those records very relaxing. I do too, but it's because there's something wrong with us. We can't tell normal people this. We're freaks. That alone is normally enough to get me to the checkout, because records like this are rare, especially when they don't sound like garbage, but they couldn't sit through class long enough to make it all the way through the record. They got some ADD or something, because the Weekend Nachos slips out a little bit in the middle. We get some punky flourishes that sound a bit more like where these guys are coming from, and it adds just a nice stamp of identity onto the record. The album title's pretty perfect for the thing too, because yes, it does sound like there's a demon in my basement summoning Low End. So we've gotten a death metal record, and then a black metal record, and then a doom record. You know the palate cleanse is going to be heavy metal. If I nail a thrash record next, that is a perfect month. So this is a record from Contusion. It's called Insatiable Lust for Death. It's on our pal Profound Lower Records, coming out July 25th. Let's see if it's thrash. It's not. It's death metal from New Jersey / Washington, and we've got an absolutely deranged cover by our pal Rotting Rain. Look at all these pals this month. Oh, it's nice metal community. So, yeah, it's not death metal, but the first record has post-punk in it. I'm counting that as a crossover thrash record. There, I did it Yahtzee, baby, perfect month. If you got an issue with that, I don't care, because this is probably my favorite death metal release of the year so far. So yeah, I'm pumping it. The description I'd make of this is, it's like these guys wanted to make a war metal record, but they don't like black metal, so they were like, we'll just war a death metal record. And you're like, can you do that? Is that legal? And apparently it is. You've got a very war metal layer of fuzz over the whole thing, and the death metal is very fast, very aggressive, very punishing. It also features Mark from Iron Reagan, who are legitimately a crossover thrash band, so that gives this some crossover thrash points too. So basically I've featured 2 thrash records. So take that, 3 guys that leave negative comments every month out of the 100 positive comments I get. I have read about human loss aversion, and I will not inaccurately weight your feedback in my head over the positive. Take that. So I mentioned Mark being an Iron Reagan, not to just be a petty, vindictive dude. It's because I do think, similar to the Stomach record, you get a little bit of kind of punk fun energy flourishing in the middle, in the here, in the there. And so it takes what is a pretty like harsh double black diamond metal record and make it a bit more listenable. Maybe this is a good way to start getting some people into a little more harsh metals. Maybe I tell you what, let's all buy a copy of the record and give it to a sleep token coworker and just see what happens. But also, my brain might just be metal cooked at this point because I listen to too many bands. So you listen to the record, get in the comments, give me some feedback, let me know how your mileage varies, how you feel about it, except for those 3 guys. I don't want to hear from you. Nah, I'm just kidding, 3 guys. I love you too. I love your comments. Leave them positive or negative. I read them all. They're great. They make me smile. Thanks, 3 guys. And also, we got to say thanks to our sponsor. This month, our sponsor is Dentist. Are you looking for a dentist? Try Dentist. But really, as always, this month is brought to you by you, the viewers. We have a Patreon campaign. You give us a couple bucks. We don't have to do ads here. It's great. It's nice. I just get to talk about heavy metal music. So toss us a couple bucks there. We got a bunch of content. We're constantly putting up more. We just put up all of Metal Evolution, whole dang show. So there's a series on there. We're the Netflix of metal. Thus we come to our palette cleanse of the month. It is Phantom Spell with Heather and Hearth on both Cruz del Sur and Wizard Towered Records. You know how people are releasing records these days. It comes out July 18th. Have a listen.
The parts of us we left upon the shore, life may find a way, and the thoughts illuminated by the breaking of the day are as fragile as the falling leaves, signaling a change. The road we walk along goes on and on and on.
This is a progressive heavy metal record. It features an album cover by Jean Demers with a little cartoon skelly with some bisexual lighting. Love it. This is kind of one of those palette cleanse, which is a bit more of a palette overwhelm than a palette cleanse, because while yes, it is a heavy metal record, it is a heavy metal record mixed with like earnest 70s progressive rock, and I love that. I just don't know if people consider like Styx palette cleansing. If you like 11-minute heavy metal opussy. Sorry, if you like sprawling 11-minute heavy metal songs, just stuffed to the gills with a Hammond organ, then I've got a treat for you. And if you're overwhelmed by that, I guess, sorry, see you in August. But there's only 2 good heavy metal records coming out this month. It's either this or Witch Hazel, and that's all this and a bag of Christianity. So I went with the lesser of 2 evils, or the greater of 2 evils, if you've accepted our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ into your heart. I have not. No dude in a dress is dunking me in a pool of water. The only person dunking me in a pool of water is me this weekend on my streamathon. It'll go for like 50 hours. Come on out. Once again, twitch.tv/metalcomedy. Please come. And this massive sound comes from just one guy. It is a one-man band by Kyle from Seven Sisters, who you might remember as a Metal Monthly alumni. So if you did want a little through line for the month, besides me lying about there being thrash here. Floating Stomach and Contusion are all two-man bands. The only exception to this is Jordfäst is a three-man band, and then this is a one-man band. So that means I found you 5 great underground metal records made by only 10 people not sharing members. That's nuts. And that should just tell you, hey, if you got a metal record in your heart, just get out there and make it. It'll either be featured on this show if it's great, or maybe it'll be on Metal Unknown, or maybe no one will hear it, but you'll feel a sense of satisfaction that you did something. So get out there, make a metal record. You can do it in your bedroom. Just watch a YouTube tutorial. You're on YouTube already. So that's it for the month. And yes, you are on YouTube, so I have to say, if you could subscribe to the channel, it goes a long way. If you could like and comment, that also means a lot. Get down in the comments. Let me know what records you liked, what you didn't. If you found anything I missed this month, it's July. I still found you 5 great records. Summer gets slim and grim, but I'm still here for you, baby. I'll never let you down.